Hello, my name is Melissa Landry, and today I will be talking about my teaching philosophy. When students enter a classroom, they carry with themselves a unique personality, a variety of traits, and different backgrounds. The teacher must be able to create a safe atmosphere that fosters students' creativity so that the students may show their individuality without judgment. My goal as an educator is to create a rich environment to make my students feel at ease to express themselves, to grow alongside their peers, and to create a love for learning inside and outside the classroom. In order to achieve these goals, I believe that it is important to teach every subject with genuine interest, which in return models appropriate behavior for students. In my experience, teachers who took the time to care and form a connection with me helped me to believe in myself and create a love for learning. This is why I believe that it is essential to create a connection with every student in order to foster a successful learning environment. In the past, classes were teacher-centered and they only taught the necessary content. Students were expected to know and understand material in a set amount of time. Otherwise, the teacher would continue with adapting their lesson for students who may be struggling with the content. Now, classes are student-centered with a focus on individualized achievement. Vygotsky theory of social development suggests that students learn more effectively when given the opportunity to collaborate with their peers. He stresses the importance of social interaction and the impact that community has on students. I believe for a classroom to be effective, learning needs to be a cooperative effort between both the students and the teacher. With my experience teaching French immersion, I found that creating connections with and between the students allowed them to be able to break down potential barriers that were preventing them from communicating with the rest of the class. It is not easy learning a second language. Some students may feel insecure when asked to speak. Creating a friendly, safe environment where mistakes are allowed will benefit these students to learn and grow alongside their peers. Another theory that I believe would help me in the classroom is Albert Bandura's self-efficacy philosophy. A student's perspective on their own self-efficacy can play a major role in how one approaches goals and challenges. This can affect the ability for a student to learn in the best way possible. As a teacher, I believe that it is crucial to positively encourage and inspire student self-efficacy and to help the student to want to learn and grow. This is why I believe that it is important to set attainable goals for each student. I also want to provide students with the opportunity to work collaboratively with the other students and the teacher to give regular supportive feedback and to ensure a positive and safe learning environment where students can feel intrinsically motivated. As a teacher, I take the responsibility to motivate my students to learn. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, his model shows the factors that must be present for a student to be motivated to learn and succeed. If a student is lacking one of the basic needs, such as security, the student is incapable of performing to the best of their ability. This is why it is important for a teacher to provide support and the necessary means to create a safe working environment. Students with low self-esteem will not show the same progression academically as those with high self-esteem. This is why we'll work towards strengthening student self-esteem, and I'll work with each student to increase their progression in this area. My personal class will be student-centered. I will guide the learning and be a constant positive role model. I want my students to come out of my classroom with a sense of belonging and worth. I will also encourage each individual in my classroom to pursue their passion dreams like I did in school. As an educator, making a difference in a child's life is one of the greatest gifts of this profession. I want my students to feel encouraged to take risks and to be themselves. I know my behavior will influence students, and this is why I strive to be a legendary teacher, full of care, positivity, and a supportive attitude. No matter the background or challenges that may take place in the future, I will help students to help each other. Thank you for watching my video on my teaching philosophy.
Created using Powtoon.